Cool.
Calling back to when you said you're saving that Gorgut spear for a Luke LeMay interview, is he hard to nail down?
I've just actually never asked him. I met him once at a Voivod revocation show, and I asked him. He was interested. It happened, but it just never happened. I'm at the point where I can't just book someone. I have like this schedule that I use to organize my interviews and stuff. And every like 3 months, I sort of like 2 months, reshuffle who I have coming up, what I have in the bank already recorded, and then see what my releases are going to be over the next few months. And then I realized just recently, like this week, that I have to stop booking interviews again, because I want to do Sober February again, where I only speak to sober artists, and I'm hoping to talk to very cool people. And I myself, I'm sober throughout February. It's the shortest month. It makes sense to me. And I'm there. Like, the content that I have scheduled is up and beyond the end of January. So if I wanted to talk to someone, I'd have to bump someone or move someone, so I would love to talk to Luke, and I would definitely be interested in doing that, but the opportunity hasn't arose yet. But I'm sure that it would be a great conversation.
So yeah, one of our guests, actually, I'm not going to say who, but supposedly has a hookup for Luke. So,
I definitely have. I have.
Oh, I know you're from Montreal. He's like, dude, he's my neighbor, dude.
I know.
No, he doesn't live that close to me, but I know that would be a good conversation. We almost did it, but I never sort of followed through with it, and it was my bad on that.
Yeah,
but,
yeah.
So if you could all go ahead, dude.
Go.
I'm sure it will happen eventually. The Vox&Hops is not going anywhere.
Nice. I was just gonna say, if you could all pick like one dream guest to have on your podcast, for me, it's Hate Beak, the bird, like the bird.
No,
band.
it's not. Who's your real one? Who's your real one?
No, I want to have an episode where there's like a bird.
We could
one
get
of the
Hate
panels. Like, dude.
but I think the bird died.
Oh no!
No, I think the Caninus, the dog, died.
No, I think Hate Beak died too, because it's Blake from Pig Destroyer that does that.
Okay. Oh,
Dude.
cool. I'm gonna see them this weekend.
Yeah, I could definitely hook you up with Blake. He's amazing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Yeah, well,
awesome.
I mean, I'd be down to interview him, but yeah, that's
He's
That's
amazing.
the number one for you, though.
Sad to hear that.
Shit, number one.
I could be wrong though, but I
Frank Mullen, dude.
Yeah, Frank Mullen.
I would
We can
say
get
Frank.
Frank. We can get Frank.
I feel like you guys can get Frank.
I'd love to dig into him, dude.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
It seems like
great.
he'd have a nice good chunk, dude.
Just get Frank and Terrence or something.
Yeah, like Frank and Terrence would be a cool.
Oh, that would be amazing, dude.
Yeah. Because I know Frank really well. I mean, not really well, but just on tour, like I hung out with him a lot, and I know that like when he's not Vox or Hopsing, he's very very kind of mellow dude, really quiet, and I've used to play poker with him on tour and stuff a bunch. He was definitely like more calculated dude. I mean, Frank the Tank comes out every now and then, but that's like a different thing. Yeah, that comes out every now and then, and that's probably one of the funniest things you've ever seen, like on a tour bus, is Frank just going bananas on a tour bus and just bringing that New York fucking flavor out when he's he's drunk. But
maybe Ozzy Osbourne,
right now though, I don't know if that would.
Well, it's now. Is it now or never?
Okay,
that's horrible to say.
That's
okay,
true.
All right. Okay, so mine would be Bruce Dickinson then.
That's what I was gonna say. Yours was. I was gonna already pick that for you.
Or Rob Halford. I mean, it'd be just as cool.
Rob Halford, actually, I'd probably rather have on just because, like,
he's amazing.
He's so fucking adorable and nice to people and like really cool to people, and like in all of his interviews, like even when I've seen interviews with him where they're like nervous to talk to him, and the dude's like, no, dude, like gives him he's so nice, like he's one of like the nicest like guys in all of metal, I would say, besides Matt.
Yeah. So Matt, what would yours be, bud?
I'm a new metal child, so there's definitely like massive nerves when it comes to like new metal stars that I used to have on my walls. I've never conquered that. There's been no one on the podcast that I had on my wall in my youth. I almost had Dez.
Oh,
he would have been the first that was on my wall. And it fell through a bunch of times. Jonathan Davis, I would love to have Jonathan Davis on the podcast. He doesn't drink, but to have him on a sober episode would be amazing.
He's had enough fucking drinks, probably. You know?
The drink is just a conversation starter. It's not a mandatory thing. We don't have to talk about beer. We can talk about his life and music, and we can talk about his experience with alcohol if he's open to speaking about that. But Vox and Hops is not solely the beer is just an icebreaker.
Totally.
It's just something to make people feel loose and comfortable, and that's the premise of the whole thing.